Okay, so Andy goes into a lot of details. So in your book, he goes through on page 251 and 252, and he talks a lot about covariance and what covariance is. So the thing to know about correlations is when you start looking at the correlations, it looks at every single score and on those two variables, and it basically examines what happens with one score and one variable and what happens to the score on the other variable. All right, so I may be a person, he uses the example of candy and advertising, but let's say I want to know, okay, is there a relationship between leadership and whether they're an honors student? Okay, so I have to look at how many people are honors students. That's one of my variables. And then I have to look at their leadership and what leadership activities are they involved in. So if they're an honors student, are they involved in more or less leadership types of activities? And in essence, that covariance says, okay, well, if this variable increases and the other variable decreases, they covary opposite. But if they covary the same, then we have a positive relationship. So this is where we get our positive and negative relationships. So here in this data set, you can see that this person 1, had -3 packets, or actually like 7 packets here. And so the analysis looks at how do these variables covary with these variables here, and then generates a correlation coefficient, and which is what we ultimately interpret and tell what's going on in that relationship.